Now I would request Mr. Nishant Sharma, National Manager Channels India and SAARC, Sophos India, to address the audience on how Sophos brings an opportunity for the partners to grow.
A very good afternoon to everyone. My name is Nishant Sharma. I am the Channel Program Manager for Sophos for India and SAARC region. So today I'll be talking about what are the partnership options for you as a reseller with Sophos, what are the different partner programs and how they can help you in increasing your business in the current ever-changing threat landscape. So just to give us brief snapshot, I'm pretty sure most of you are already aware, but just to give a snapshot about how who we are, Sophos as an organization was founded in 1985 in UK. We are almost more than 35 years old company with sizable customer base of almost 450,000 customers across the globe, which are using our solutions and deploying in their environment. We work with almost 47,000 plus channel partners across the globe, uh, and the 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 go-to-market strategy for Sophos has always been channel first and channel best. So that's the motto what we have been thriving always to do. So if you talk about the global footprint of Sophos, we are present all across major countries across the globe. But if we talk about India, India is one of a key strategic location for us. So if we talk about the strategic investment from Sophos in India, almost 1/3 of the global headcount is based out in India. Our key functions, starting from support, product development, IT, HR, everyone is based out in India, and that's a very strong commitment from Sophos to Indian channel community, or we talk about the customer base in the country as well. So since everyone is knowing we are going through an unprecedented time, and similarly the cybersecurity landscape is also changing quite fast every day. So when we are talking about from a perspective of customer, in the beginning of this year, Sophos commissioned a independent survey with almost 5,000 plus IT manager across 26 countries, across 6 continents. So there were some quite interesting facts which came out of this survey. Almost 51% of the customers agreed that they were hit by ransomware last year. So almost 51% of customers are agreeing that yes, they have been hit, and definitely we expect this numbers to grow in the coming years as well. The average cleanup cost is quite sizable, almost 760K USD has been an average cleanup cost for a ransomware attack, where the customer data is getting compromised, data is getting encrypted, and they are paying ransom to the cyber criminals to get their data back. Cloud adoption is increasing significantly, so has the attacks. Almost 71% of customers agreed that they suffered an incident on their cloud instances. So that's also an alarming rate, which is we are seeing in the cybersecurity threat landscape. One of the key factors for the resellers like you, I wanted to highlight that 72% of customers were looking out for an option where they wanted to outsource their IT to managed service partners like you. So managed services partner business line is expected to grow in the coming years, where we are talking about customers have a limited IT budgets, they have limited manpower to manage their IT, so they are dependent on partners like you to manage their entire cybersecurity framework. So what it gives us as an partner or as a OEM, so Sophos as an OEM, so it gives us an opportunity to cater to multiple security needs of a customer. So Sophos, since the threat landscape is evolving, so is our product strategy has also evolved. So we have scaled up from our traditional on-prem products to the cloud-based product lines. We have evolved to a Sophos Central platform, which is supported by our Sophos Lab. 24/7 threat researchers are working in the background, supporting our customers and partners to protect their customers. The product development is in line with the strategies, and definitely the APIs integration is one of the key aspects what we are trying to open up for the partners or as well as the customers. So when we are talking about the evolving threat landscape, so according to the landscape, our partner program has also evolved. So recently, we talk about few years back, we've launched a new partner program for the partners, which we call it as a Sophos MSP program, the Managed Service Partner Program. So what is so unique about this program vis-a-vis our traditional programs, or where you have been working with multiple OEM on their partnership program. So what is so unique about Sophos MSP program? What are the requirements and how you can sign up with us? I'll be covering briefly in my coming slides. So first and foremost is the what are the reasons for getting into this program. So right now, if you talk about the COVID situation has changed the market dynamically, and there has been a significant shift from a capex to a predictable opex. Customers wants an option where they want a solution to be delivered to them on a monthly subscription option. So they say they might be reaching out to you and asking you, hey Mr. Partner, I am using endpoint security solution, can you provide me it on a monthly basis where I pay you on a monthly basis and you manage my entire IT for under that. Second, as I mentioned, was the outsourcing. In SMBs, the outsourcing is quite prevalent now because SMB organizations have a limited in-house IT expertise. So they are dependent on the partners like you to manage the entire show. Third one, we are talking about the landscape, the COVID situation. We are seeing a significant budget cuts across the customers, the layoff of the manpowers. The customers are not sure what needs to be invested on the security aspects. So if we give them a flexibility of moving from a capital expenditure to an OPEX level of expenses, so that definitely will help them out in reducing their budgets as well. So for you as a partner, what's so unique under the Sophos MSP program? So we are talking about one security vendor which caters to the multiple requirements of the customers, one management dashboard where you can manage multiple customers with the flexibility of deploying the licenses on the go and the flexibility of payment on a monthly basis. So that's been one of the key USP of Sophos MSP program. So if you become a Sophos MSP partner, what is so unique about us? First and foremost, there is no sign-up fee which we charge from the custom partners. So if you want to be our MSP partner, so you need to come to us. We'll not say that, okay, hey Mr. Partner, you need to sign up for a 200K minimum commitment with us. It's purely on the pay as you go model. So whatever consumption you are doing on a monthly basis, whatever licenses you are deploying in your customer environment on that month, we will be charging you for that consumption only. Licenses are always compliant. It means that at middle of a night, if a customer comes back to you, says that, hey Mr. MSP, I have my 5 instances going live on cloud platform for servers, I want a server security to be deployed right now. Immediately your team can log into the MSP portal, deploy the licenses, and within the go, the customer is protected from the external threats on those servers instances. So that's the beauty of a Sophos MSP program. You need not go back to the distributor, place an order, wait for the license to come in, and then deploy the licenses. So that's a pretty old idea of doing deployments around that. So when we are talking about MSP, it is designed around wrapping your services to the customer needs. So you might be selling in other services to their customer. You can add up a EDR service, or you can add up a server security along with the existing services and charge to your customer depending upon what SLAs you have with the customers. So that's a very strong point when we are talking about Sophos MSP program. Lower vendor management expenses, definitely that's one of the key USP. So you might be selling in multiple technologies to the customers. You might be selling in a firewall, you might be selling in endpoint security. So if you talk about under the MSP program, there might be some vendors in the industry which are offering point solution under this kind of MSP program, but they are not able to scale up to the level what we are offering under this complete MSP product umbrella. So the entire product offering of Sophos, starting from our firewall solution to the endpoint security solution to manage threat response services and the cloud protection platform, are available under the MSP program for you for delivering it on a service model to the customers. So either you have multiple relationships, multiple OEM managements are needed for those kind of technologies, or you partner with Sophos, and with single vendor management, you manage the entire show of your customers with different technologies platform which are available under the Sophos product offerings. So when we are talking about MSP, it's more of a consolidated license usage platform. So whatever you deploy in a month, we charge for you for those usage only. So there are multiple technologies just like firewalls, which are based on device-based licensing. Servers, you might be selling server security solution, which are typically on the per server costing. Then we are talking about cloud platforms, which are based on the cloud instance licensing. And then the most important part is the user-based licensing for the endpoints, mobile device management, and all. So when we will be considering the entire usage report, we will be considering the complete usage report of the deployments you have done in a month across these all product lines in your customers. Irrespective it's one customer or multiple customers, we will be considering a consolidated license usage report, and basis on what we will be billing to you on a month to month basis. So so you might be wondering, what is the prerequisites to be a MSP partner? So how I can be a Sophos MSP partner? It's very simple. If you are having a managed services model, you are focusing on a cloud-based solution approach, you are the right set of partner for us. You need to get into our website, sign up MSP Connect application, get into the partner portal. There are 2 prerequisite certifications which are required to get it completed. And the last step is the distributor. You need to get back to your MSP distributor, get an approval for the monthly billing. Once that approval is in place, you are good to be as our Sophos MSP Flex partner. Once you are a Sophos MSP Flex partner, you get access to the portal, and you can start deploying in licenses on the go to multiple customers across your environment. So one of the key important slide which I wanted to highlight is who does what. Obviously, there are 3 pillars for our Sophos MSP program. One is Sophos, second is the distributor, third one is the MSP, which is you might be interested. So who does what? Obviously, the legal relationship, the sign up process, the training, certification needs to be done by the MSP, and that is taken care by the Sophos. Distributor role is more onto the handling of the logistics, billings to the MSPs on the monthly billing, invoicing to the MSP. And the most important part is the role of the MSP. MSP plays a very important role because the deployment, licensing, provisioning of the licenses to the customer is done by MSP. L1 support is done by the MSP to the customer. Sophos provide a direct L2 support to the MSP. And obviously the MSP buys via the distribution, but obviously there is no role of a physical license, order loading. It's basis purely on the usage report, what gets generated at the month of end of the month. Basis on that, distributor automatically bills to the MSP partner. So as I mentioned, the USP of our program is there are volume-based discounts. So as the license usage increases month on month, obviously the buying price of the MSP decreases, and obviously you can increase your bottom line around that. On-demand configuration, on the go, you can manage your customer environments. If a customer says that I want to have a look into my installation, my setup, you can create a child console to them, and they can have a look on the policies and the framework of their deployments. What are you managing? So MSP can manage multiple customers on the go through the MSP portal. And obviously the strongest point is the monthly billings, which we are doing on every 22nd of the month to all the MSP partners. To support the partners to create more funnel and more pipeline, there are essential tools which are available on Sophos partner portal. There are partner guides which your team can get into, how to configure, how to install the licenses, how to manage the customer, to transition a customer from a term to a monthly billing. So entire process is available on our partner portal, and definitely our local team is also helping our partners to grow the business and develop the business for MSP in their environment as well. Demand generation campaign, the marketing activities, customized demand gen campaigns specifically designed for MSP, the business line, are also available on the Sophos partner portal. Apart from that, we have a dedicated MSP Global YouTube channel where every weekly we have new videos coming in, which guides the partners. So in case you want to have a look how to set up a customer, how to set up a APX under MSP portal. So entire things are available under the Sophos Global YouTube channel also. So that's it briefly from my side. Just to give you a perspective how the things are changing and how we have also evolved as a channel organization from a traditional partnership program to the latest pay-as-you-go model, what we're calling it as a MSP program. So in case you have more queries around this, definitely you can reach out to me. My mail ID and my phone number is on the screen. You can anytime call me, drop in a mail. I'll definitely get back to you and help you out on setting up a MSP business with you. So that's it from my side. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Mr. Nishant, for letting us know about Sophos and solutions related to the cybersecurity stop before they attack.